The original owner, the person I bought the house from, left me this box. And this was for the kitchen cabinets. These are used, but I kept them anyway. This is some other hardware. So an entire box of these. So he must have contacted the manufacturer. I think it was Century Kitchens that made these. My neighbor was telling me that's who made them. He was an original owner too. He must have had a problem, because I know I did. Every once in a while, it breaks in here, right around there. So I have a whole box full of them. I think I've been here for like, what, almost 9.5, almost 10 years. And I had 2, maybe 3 break. So they don't, I also, I'm not opening and closing them that often. I mean, as often as other people might. But, yeah, so that's the hardware for the kitchen. The manufacturer, or the box, is Salis, and the manufacturer is Salis. The return address on the address, the shipping, I think it was UPS, yeah, UPS ground. Anyway, that was North Carolina. Here's the paperwork. So it looks like there was one broken replacement for broken S series hinge, 3/4 inch overlay, and look, maybe he ordered them, I don't know. 24, that's the part number, CSR 3499, and it's a 106 degree 3/4 inch overlay face frame hinge with dowels. There you go. Salis America. They might not even be in business, who knows. But it looks like they have offices in the UK, and Germany, France, and Canada. What about here? Charlotte, North Carolina. 704-841-7810. SalisAmerica.com. Alright, so I wanted to show you my tape measure wouldn't fit in here, so I got this square to show you. This is this is how far how wide the frame is over there, and that's 1 inch and 1/8. 1 inch and 1/8. This measures to the 64th on this side. 64th of an inch. This side measures to the 32nd. I use this. I worked 3 years for a cabinet maker in the city, and my final 3 years in like working in a trade, and then I got into IT for like 30 years. So that's 1 inch and 1/8 here. Where are we at? This here is 1 inch and 1/8. So that 106 degree number is how wide this will open up, right? So it goes a little more than 90 degrees. And when you go a little more than 106 degrees, you break it. And then the 3/4 inch overlay is how much the door is going to sit over. Oops, where am I at? Sit over this, right? So it's 3/4 of an inch over there. And so that's what the degree and the overlay means. So these are 106. You can get hinges that'll go 120 degrees, so they open up or 170. So 170 is like, almost flattened out, right? I don't know. See, this thing looks like it's sticking out a little bit, but I guess it's okay. Yeah, so that's the deal with the hinges. And Salis was the manufacturer of they are the manufacturer of the hinges. So that's the story with the hinges. I actually usually keep a screwdriver nearby, near the kitchen, because these do loosen up a lot. At least they do for me. So I don't know if you could see that there. So then you might hit. So that's the screw mounting it into here. This is awkward for me. Give me a second. Right there. Torque on that without stripping it, and then it should operate fine. Right? I'm not going to get into adjusting the settings for that stuff, for the gap, because you can see it's a little more at the top than at the bottom, but yeah, I'm not going to get you to mess with this. I just tighten them up. This is where are we at? This is where it would break. I think I already said that. I don't mess with that. I don't mess with this. This one here has a height adjustment up and down. You're on your own for that stuff. I haven't had to do it here, so I mean, I'm fine with it. Even with my OCD, I'm okay with that. Whatever. So they see, I mean, the gap stays pretty good. Then you have the gap at the bottom. See, it's lower in the hinge side than in the center on that one. And it's bass backwards over here. It's lower on the knob side than on the hinge side. But you know what? It works. Unless it's broken or it's loose, I just leave it alone. Yeah, and the reason why I'm not showing you or recommending messing with the adjustments is you could open up a can of worms. So you're on your own with that. I'm sure you'll find plenty of other videos that can show you how to adjust these hinges.